Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 30, coming to you live from New York. So, I am at my brother's and sister in law's house on Long Island where I grew up. Always a really, really cool experience to be here, not only to see my family and spend quality time, but also kind of from a nostalgic standpoint of, coming back to the stomping grounds, the roots. So, for those of you who don't know, I grew up on Long Island, about 45, 50 minutes from Manhattan. And as an adult, I did live in Manhattan and Brooklyn and spend time. But, being on Long Island, it was kind of this cool, you have this green nature around you, but yet you're relatively close to the city and you have kind of this suburban life, but also super easy access to Manhattan, which kind of keeps you connected to another element of life. So, today's concept for me, or rather thoughts of the day, is how where we come from often helps to define us, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's how we have to live our life. So, my dad's side of the family came from Germany and Poland and survived the war and then chose to move to the US. So it was like a chance for a new life and an opportunity. And now, as an adult, choosing to actually move back to Germany and live in Europe is kind of this feeling of just because I was born somewhere or just because you're born somewhere, it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the place that you need to stay. There are so many amazing things about growing up in New York and being in the States, and lots of bits that, of course, influence who I am and that I take with me regardless of where I live. But that doesn't mean that I need to necessarily live all of that lifestyle. And just like when living in Germany. So I love so many bits about Berlin and so many bits about being in Germany, but are all of the elements completely in alignment with who I am? No. So the point being is you get to choose. Again, this all interweaves back to you get to choose which elements align with you, which elements do you want to embrace, and which elements are you're like, thank you, but no thank you. So as much as I do love the directness and the way of efficiency most of the time within Germany and Berlin, like, everyone or lots of people have this kind of, I don't have the time, or not as friendly as perhaps I would personally like it to be. Does that mean that I am less friendly just because I live there? Hell no. I am even friendlier perhaps because that's a part of me. That's an essence of me that no matter where I live will never be taken away. So, even if you've never lived anywhere else, today I ask you just to kind of like take a little bit of a look outside of how people work. What are the elements of your surroundings that really do speak to you? And then see, are you aligning with that? Or rather, is that aligning with you? So if you feel like people are kind of moody around you, but you really want to be happy, are you going to let their moods influence you? Or you're going to say, hey, whatever, that's your mood, not mine. I'm still going to be happy. So every time I come back to the States, I realize how beautiful and how amazing it is to be here and how grateful I am that I grew up here and had so many opportunities. And of course, really, I was a kid here. I grew up here. It's fine. It's great. It's amazing. But I get to take the bits that I really want to keep integrating into my life, and I bring that back with me to Berlin. And vice versa. There are parts of my Berlin German life that I love that maybe don't exist as much here, and I kind of bring that with me. So let's kind of pick and choose what works for us and really embody that. Those are my thoughts of the day. Cool. So my Long Island accent may start coming out a little bit stronger, but let's see what happens. Today we're going to do a 5-minute movement session of standing. So again, I'm in relatively normal clothes, so we're just going to do a little bit of stretching. I sat on a plane for a long time yesterday, and just kind of moving the body, however feels good for you. Okay? I will catch you back here in 3, 2, and 1. Everyone, let's do our opening ceremony. So grabbing here, reaching that space around you, feeling nice and wide. Hello, microphone. And then again, just kind of like gently wiggling the hips, just feeling what your body feels like, seeing where you can open up, seeing where you feel already nice and relaxed. And then bringing that all back to yourself. Great, and then your self-love hug, because what happens, everybody? Right, it all starts from within. So the more we can feel connected, the more we can show ourselves self-love, and the more we can radiate that way, the more likely everything else is to work and flow, okay? And then step 3 is boogie time. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Shake in and shake in. We've got the moves and grooves. So sometimes when you change up your space, you might feel up the groove that you need. And we got it. And 3, 2, 1, present moment. Here we go. Okay, we're back. So today we'll be using a timer on the phone. My brother does have a smart house, but there's no Alexa up here. So 5 minutes. Nope. Cancel that. I love it when things go right from the beginning. 5 minutes on the clock right now. Great. So we're going to bring this right arm all the way up. I want you to reach nice and high. And then I want to exhale the right arm behind, left arm stays on the knee. So you're inhaling, stretching on up, shoulder down, and then exhaling behind. So it's almost like you're extending the left arm a little bit longer, kind of gently rubbing the left leg, just connecting again, feeling okay. I can go a little bit further here. Great, let's do 2 more. Last time, inhaling, reach, exhale behind. Super, so we're gonna switch hands, reaching up. And again, it's almost like you're using the right leg now as a guide to see how much further can I go? Can you reach a little bit more each time? And for me today, it's kind of like grounding, right? Kind of going back literally to the roots of where I came from, but then also knowing like you can go beyond. You can reach beyond wherever you are. That knowledge of foundation, a feeling of groundedness kind of keeps you stable and supported, and then it gives you the wings to fly. Good, 2 more. Last time here. Excellent, kids running around in the house. So you're gonna grab your right knee, kind of just try and stand down the stable on the left leg, gently bending the left leg a tiny bit, bringing this right knee in, and then exhaling, release. So again, using the core to lift, but stretching on up, and then exhaling, straightening the right arm. Good, inhaling here, hello, light flickering. Exhaling out, finding your balance or not. Inhaling, lift. Exhaling out. Cool, last time. Great, let's switch legs. So the right leg goes down, left knee comes in, finding that balance, gentle right bend, inhaling, lift, exhaling, extending. Good, 4 more. So you're stretching, bringing it closer to you, and then kind of allowing the spine to still stay nice and tall. Inhaling, reach, and exhale, release. Good, 2 more with the core, so you're expanding the rib cage, and then interweaving it to keep the core connected. And then last time. Excellent. Let's turn off this light. Fantastic. So let's stretch up both arms all the way here. Great, and we're gonna gently bring the elbows in, and then you're gonna slowly twist to the left. Inhaling here, slowly twisting to the right, don't knock the ceiling. Great, so inhaling, elbows out, reaching. And again, even if you wanna have like one arm a little bit longer, kind of feeling where that one side might be able to twist a little bit more. Great, 1 more time on each side. Inhaling here, and then exhale all the way out. Excellent, we're gonna bring the feet back together. I want you to swing the arms behind and then lift on up, opening here. Great, so again, you're kind of swinging behind and then reaching, opening up, stretching out the spine. And again, working on opening up that back. And in order to give these nice big extensions, you have to open up the chest. You have to trust, right? You connect with the core, but you trust and open up your chest, which is really, really hard sometimes. What does that mean? It means opening up your heart. It means kind of letting go, breaking down those walls that we often have built up. Good, 2 more. And then last time. Great, everyone. So let's take a nice open stance here. I want you to bring the neck gently to the right. And then exhale it to the left. So kind of just making nice little half circles here. Inhaling to the right. Hair out of the face, exhaling to the left. Great, 2 more. And kind of feel where you want to release a little bit. Feel where you can let go. And just stretch it out. Great, back to the center. So we're gonna bring the arms all the way up here. I want you to bring the elbows in again. I want you to stay here for me. So you're gonna bring the right arm out and then the left arm. So you're gonna have the same knee that's bent will be the same arm that's extended. So you're reaching here. And this back elbow is gonna go a little further back. So it's almost like you have a tiny mini twist at the waist at this last point, but you're still gazing forward. So again, looking where you're going, but still allowing for a little bit more openness rather. Great, inhaling here, exhaling out. Great, 2 more. Super, last time here, and exhaling out. Great, both arms together. Let's reach up all the way. And then come on back. Super, perfect timing. All right, everyone, so let's do our end. Jet lag is kicking in. Ending ceremony, lifting on up. Feeling that space around you. Great. And then bringing it all back. Super, and then your self-love hugs. So many fond memories here on Long Island. Great, and then acceptance for where you're at in this present moment, however that feels like, mind, body, soul, spirit, and just connecting and again asking the questions of, what is this trying to tell me? Even if you don't get an answer right away, just go with it. Excellent, everyone. So see you back here tomorrow for day 31. So yes, today is April 1st, but remember we are 2 gently slow days behind. So 1 more day to go, and then we can decide how we want this to look like in the future. Have a wonderful day. Keep it real. See you guys soon.